Hi. It's the fifth anniversary of Black Lives Matter, where in the USA it's still remembered and commemorated. Here in the UK it's all but forgotten. The impact here I wish to address. For a brief moment, Black Lives Matter was flavour of the month with the liberal left and media. A few large demonstrations, then, as swiftly as it manifested itself, it disappeared. The only lasting legacy was the further advancement and integration of the black middle class into the middle class as a whole. Left behind, stranded, were the black working class, abandoned to face the same problems of structural racism, ranging from police harassment to exclusion in education, disproportionate sentencing in courts, and low-paid, unrewarded employment and discrimination. The fact that there's a surplus of black faces on TV advertisements prompting a suburban lifestyle beyond the dreams of the majority living in social housing estates, with various sporting and media personalities lauded to the skies, right through to the Conservative Party having Kemi Badenoch as leader, is meaningless to the majority of the black working class, who have far more in common with their white counterparts and face the same struggles for survival, and it's something that's deliberately ignored by the commentariat. Black teenagers and youngsters are dying in the streets, victims of knife crime, although resulting in lurid headlines, are forgotten the next day and in turn ignored by respective governments, shrugged aside, whereas any expression of discontent, once it hits the streets, is met with various forms of repression. Black Lives Matter became just another episode in the divide and rule ethos employed by the ruling classes themselves, who are able to recuperate any genuine anger and frustration and divert it with consummate ease. What's really required, as always, is for the black and white working class to unite on a base level and pursue a social and political agenda against the system, its entrenched establishment, not for the illusion of inclusion, but to overthrow a status quo that can no longer be reformed, even in order to save itself. We don't want self-proclaimed community leaders being invited to Buckingham Palace to meet the King at a garden party. What's needed is the alternative of expropriating the palace and the entire wealth and properties of the monarchy and the mega rich and putting it to community use. Working class lives matter above all. We should all rise together. Bye.